Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please be sure to like and subscribe for more videos. This is going to be a Halloween story. Happy Halloween. I hope you guys are having a very spooky time. And this story I'm going to be telling is a story that my grandfather told me when I was a little girl, and it scared me out of my wits and never lied again. So I hope you guys enjoy this story. This is a collaboration with a couple of other vloggers, and I will list their links below. Please check out their spooky stories. But here we go. Once there was a little boy, and he was living with his mother, and they weren't very rich. They were very poor. They struggled a lot, and they were always trying to find ways and means of having dinner, and they just didn't, have that much money, and they were scraping by. And one day, his mom found some money in the street and thought it was good luck, and she came home and she said, I'm going to be cooking a great dinner, and I would like for you to pick us up some liver, and I'll cook some liver, and we'll have liver and onions, and it'll be a great feast. And so she gave the little boy the money and said, go straight to the store and come straight home. Don't pass by anywhere else. Don't go off track. Just go and get the liver and come home. So the little boy took the money and started walking towards the butcher shop. And he was walking there, and he seen a candy store, and his eyes just lit up with excitement, and he was just like, oh my gosh, candy. He was just like, what I'd love to do to just buy like a ton of candy and just eat chocolates and suckers and all kinds of things. And he just really wanted the candy so bad. So he walked into the store, and with the money that his mother gave him, he went and bought the candy. And wasn't thinking about the consequences, wasn't thinking about anything else. Was just really excited that he got candy, and he's sitting there eating chocolate and just enjoying himself, walking home. And then it dawned on him, oh my gosh, I forgot to buy the liver. What is my mom going to do? What's going to happen? And so he was walking by, and he walked past a cemetery, and the cemetery had just had a funeral. And so there was a freshly buried body, and he thought to himself, liver's probably not that far off from the liver of a human, and I wonder if my mom would notice. So he went to the grave, and he dug up the body of a freshly dead corpse and took the liver. He wrapped it up in some newspaper and started to walk home. And he got home to the house and was like, here mom, here's the liver that I brought you, and set it on the counter and said, I'm so tired, and I'm actually not hungry, I'm not feeling too well, I'm just going to go up stairs to sleep. And his mother was really worried, because she was like, we haven't had a big feast in a while, and I spent all this, got all this money, and I wanted to buy liver and have us feast and enjoy ourselves, and why aren't you gonna enjoy it? And he was just like, I don't feel well, you can go ahead and eat it all, I'm okay, and went upstairs and went to sleep. So his mother cooked the liver, and then went upstairs and went to sleep. And at about 1 o'clock in the morning, he heard this noise. It sounded like footsteps. They started to get closer. And then he heard something. I want my liver. The footsteps started getting closer and closer, and the little boy didn't know what it was. I want my liver. It started making its way up the stairs. I want my liver. The boy started getting really frightened. He started to pull his blankets up over his head because he was so scared he didn't know what to do. I want my liver. And then he heard his door open. And the footsteps. And then they stopped. He could see a shadow from his blankets. There was a shadow over his bed. His breathing got really heavy. He didn't know what to do. And then he thought, it's gotta be just my mom, right? So he pulled down the covers and, give me my liver! I hope you guys enjoyed this story. My grandfather used to tell me this story as he was driving past a cemetery. So, being a young kid, it was terrifying. Don't lie to your parents. Don't steal anybody's liver. Go straight home and come back like you're supposed to. And I hope you guys have a very spooky, happy Halloween. Bye.